We are Track Record.
We are never finished.
What's up, you guys? Welcome to another video. Today is gonna be kind of just like an all over the place kind of deal. I'm gonna talk about some things for the car, update you guys on a couple things, and we're also gonna get some stuff done today. So it's gonna be a good day, productive day. I don't know if you can see this, but look how dirty this thing is. It's been raining for quite a while here in California, Southern California. Today is actually one of the first clear, warm days that we've had in a few weeks. So today it's gonna get washed. Surprisingly, a lot of you, or a good amount of you anyways, wanted to know how to jack up the car properly. So like, I was like, oh yeah, that's something that's, you know, simple, and I think it gets overlooked a lot. For those of you who have this car and have tried to get the entire front end up on stands, it's a little bit tricky because this is typically where you're supposed to jack the car up from. If you look at the jack stand that comes with the car, there's a little spot in the middle that is actually supposed to go around these pinch welds. But the problem is when you get this fat jack under the car, there's an issue. The jack stand won't actually fit. It ends up being pushed this way too far. If you guys have this car and you've tried to do this, you know exactly what I'm talking about, so I don't need to explain it too much. It's still on the metal a little bit here, but it's actually mainly on the plastic because I don't want to damage the plastic underneath the car, but I need to get just as much room as I possibly can. Okay, so you see what I mean? I've actually moved the jack over pretty far, and like I barely am clearing the plastic right here, and I can't go any farther this way because obviously the jack's in the way. And there we go. That's pretty much that. Okay, so I just want to get this over with because this head unit honestly has been frustrating me for the past several weeks. And I'll tell you guys why. Honestly, and I'll just be completely upfront with you guys, I am not gonna recommend this head unit for this car. Now, if you have a 2015, then yeah, I think this head unit is a great head unit. But if you have a 2016 or 2017, or I'm assuming the 18, I would say it's not worth it. And that's just my opinion, that's where I'm coming from. I feel like I've just had so many issues. Like, this head unit is a great head unit, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of things on there that I love, like being able to use SoundCloud and Spotify just right here on my dash and not have to, you know, fumble through with my phone and connect through Bluetooth. It is in a lot of ways very, very helpful and very useful and really enjoyable with, like, you know, Waze and Google Maps. It works very well when it comes to that kind of stuff. Let me just right off the bat say, if you guys are looking for a new head unit, I would suggest looking into the Kenwood, and I think Sony has one too. I'm not sure which one it is, but one of them has CarPlay. I would suggest that one. Going into it, when I got this head unit, I was kind of expecting there to be some issues because it was a cheaper alternative option that wasn't a name brand head unit. It wasn't like a known name brand head unit. This is just, I believe it's something that's just made in China or wherever, and it's remarketed through various smaller companies. The biggest issue that I've had with this is the backup camera. Now, when I was putting the backup camera in, I did have connection. It is obviously functioning to a degree, but the camera signal isn't making it through the feed. I've literally tried every wiring configuration. You know, when I put it in and installed it, I followed a certain video, and I followed it exactly, and I've just, after, you know, taking out the wiring several times and rewiring it and then switching back and forth between wires, it's just like, I don't think it's worth the time and effort that I'm putting into just for the backup camera. And honestly, I'm not gonna be driving, I'm not gonna be dailying this car for that much longer, which update coming on that. I don't want to get too much into that, but I just don't want you guys to get into this and then realize that the backup camera is not going to work like you expected it to. If you have a 2015, the camera will work because the camera actually displays up there, and I know some Subarus actually display the camera on the backup or on the reverse mirror, but if you have a 16 and up, it's gonna cause some issues. If you're the person that just wants to get this and just put it in, you know, in a few hours, I don't think that's gonna go the way you want it to. That's kind of where I'm at with the head unit. The other main issue that is kind of a deal breaker for me is the fitment. Now, I know some of you guys actually said really make sure the wiring was tucked up in there so that it would fit. I was able to get the head unit in a lot better than it was, but there is still, I don't know if you guys can see this, there's still actually like a considerable gap there. It's flush, it's pretty flush with the dash as far as height, but there's still like a gap in there that is really noticeable, and it does not look right if you're walking past the car and you look inside, you're like, why is there a gap in there? It looks like the front of the interface is coming off, and that's because it kind of is. They will go into place, but they will not stay. Like the clips aren't edged enough, or like they don't grab enough, and they just pull right out every single time. So the fitment is not great. I'm sorry guys, in the future I might switch it out. But right now I'm just gonna be running without a backup camera. I'm tired of being in the garage, but I do have to do one more thing before we go out, and I'll kind of run you through that really quick, because I know it's not car related, but what I'm doing right now is I'm actually going to be building some stuff with this wood. I don't want to tell you guys what they're for yet. We might tell you, but this is something that's for the channel. That's specifically something that you guys will see in the future. This is the direction that we want to go with this channel. Although it seems silly and like kind of just like something so simple, this is gonna be a big change for us. Don't worry, I'm not gonna bore you guys with watching me do that. It's gonna go by really fast. I'll just do like a quick edit for you guys so it's somewhat entertaining, and then we'll head out into the real world where we can do some real world stuff. It's time to get this car clean. I'm really looking forward to this because it is so bad, as you guys saw. So I'm gonna back this out, and we're gonna get to washing. Just do like a quick little montage of washing the car, and then we can get some shots. By the way, thank you guys for 8,000 subscribers. We're like at 8.3 or 8.2 right now, and I don't think we thank you enough on this channel, and we should, but I just want to thank you guys so much for 8,000 subscribers. That is absolutely insane. The support that you guys show us on a regular basis is unreal, and it's something that I never expected, that Jordan and I both never expected when we started this, was the feedback and the people that we would meet, and the people that message us telling us what they've done, what, you know, our videos have done for them, or, you know, that they look forward to seeing our videos on a regular basis. And like, it makes us so happy, and that's so fulfilling to us. So just, you know, thank you guys. So I'm gonna get my keys, and we'll get on the video. hope you guys enjoyed that little edit, and I'm sweating, it's hot out, I'm exhausted. It's been a good day though. Appreciate you guys. Had a lot of fun today. Got out like I wanted to. And as always guys, we are never finished, and we will catch you guys in the next one.